Yesterday, I attended an event and I was just in tears. What happened was that there were some students from secondary school that came to pitch, and they were so confident. They were confidently pitching their business idea, and a couple of them had already started their businesses at the time. And what even got me was the first speaker. The guy was in year seven, and somebody being in year seven should be around, let's say, 10 years or 11. Some may even be 9. I didn't get to know how old the boy was, but when I was in year 7, that's more like Jesus 1. Yes, I was 10 years old that time. So I can imagine a 10-year-old me moving in front of, like standing in front of a crowd, trying to pitch my business idea. Not just my idea, but the business I am running, like in Nigeria. Omo, that was how after that one, another, like a couple of them came. The oldest was in year 11. That's more like SS2. And I was really like, I was so overwhelmed in my emotions because I really tried to like throw back to what life used to be. And it's not just about what life used to be, even till today as we speak. Even if there actually will be very few of them, which I've not heard, that are introducing entrepreneurship to students as young as 10 years old. In the university where I attended, a private university in Nigeria, it was more like any student being like involving themselves with any entrepreneurial activity. It was banned. Like any student who is caught is mostly going to get suspended. As simple as selling things like granite, eggs, yes, because there are a lot of girls back then who would sell all of those things in the hostel in the university, because yeah, most students will feel very lazy going down the stairs to go and buy it at the talk shop. So not talk shop, rather at the shop or mall. I've forgotten what they call it. Was Matia, the Matia. So most students, because they are very lazy to go down and go buy these things, a couple of them on each floor like gets to sell either like granite for drinking gari or eggs, you want to make noodles and all, and down to those very simple things. They had to come one day and like pack all the students that were doing, like were selling those stuff, and they took them to the security post. They seized everything, even when it comes to like baking, because when I got to the university initially that time, a couple of students were baking, and I had to even learn how to bake there. And people were like selling these cakes out to people, and before we knew anything, they said nobody should bake cakes. In fact, they said nobody should sell cakes anymore, nobody should bake cakes anymore. That's not what brought us here. What we came here is to learn, so we should learn and just focus on our studies at university level. Though me, yeah, I always break the rules, so I broke the rules and I did my business. But I just wish I started much earlier. I was selling bags, I was selling shoes. That was in my final year in the university, and I just wish that if I had started much earlier, I would have been really more acquainted with entrepreneurship at the time. Because when I finished, it had to be more like starting afresh in the real world instead of like selling to students. And I think it even exposed me to a lot back then, at least me doing the wrong thing. Of course, it exposed me to a lot. And I was just so grateful for these children who, like at age 10, they are being exposed to entrepreneurship. They even got to like give them funds to support their business, and I was just so happy for them. I had tears in my eyes. I wish their parents were there just to feel how like the emotions, like it just felt so, I don't know, let me just use the word emotional. If I wasn't the parent, but I was just trying to imagine my baby girl getting to that stage. And of course, that's one of the reasons why I like to expose her. But I know she's too small right now, but in my eyes she's not too small, and that's one of the reasons why I really enjoy taking her to these events where entrepreneurs gather together. So just to like to spark that interest, because I'm not going to allow the society to be the one who is going to spark the interest that they want my child to get involved in. It's my job as a mother. And if you're a mother out there, that should be one of the responsibilities that you should carry on your hands. It's not going to be something that you should leave for the government to do. It's in your hands. I enjoy taking my baby to the library because I just want her to look at the books and just like spark an interest for the books. And children, especially when they are this age, they're just quite observant. They're always looking around, and that's the essence why I take her to the library, because I want her to look around. I've started reading, just like I think I've said it in my videos before. I read hard copy books because I want her to get acquainted with these books. I just want her mind to go curious. I want her to be able to, like develop this love for books, develop this love for curiosity. And it's a life work that I have put on myself, which of course consciously and intentionally, and something I want to get successful at. So if you're a mom out there, I'm just like calling you out to join me. Of course, if you've been doing this already, we would like to like hear more thoughts if it's something you've already been doing, because of course I know that there are mothers who are already doing this. And of course, like, shout out to all those mothers who are raising their children intentionally. So as you all know, I've been doing videos every day for the past, today is day 12, yeah, and I'm going to be doing this for 30 days. Maybe after 30 days I'm going to continue. Just maybe, I was even thinking about that yesterday, that I may just get to continue after 30 days, because I love the fact that I am growing. I love the fact that I'm doing what is uncomfortable. I love the fact that I'm doing what I never thought I could do, like speak in front of the camera. And I love the fact that it gives me a lot of hope, because I know that as I keep doing this over and over again, I'm going to really get acquainted with the camera. I'm going to know how to articulate my words properly. It's not something you just get to read in the book. It's something you learn while you are acting, and this is me acting it here. So if you want to even start your YouTube channel, I believe that following this challenge will also inspire you, and then you'll be like, yeah, this girl, she's actually doing something, so I think I can also do it too. So yeah, that's that for today. Today is day 12, and if you feel inspired to join this challenge and to also like learn how you can be able to be a better you and a better mom also, just make sure you subscribe so that you keep up with my videos. And it's actually it's free of charge. It's not going to like cost you anything if you subscribe. And thank you for watching. See you in my next video tomorrow. Bye.